Whenever you build anything, there's a lot of parties that are involved in building a project. It's not just one. My name is Dan Kadrmas, president of TrueNorth Steel. I've been with TrueNorth Steel for 24 years now. And TrueNorth Steel is just about an 80-year-old company. It started in 1945. We have 4 divisions, and the parties we're here with today, Sandman, is our engineering firm we work a lot with, and then Olaf Anderson. So we got Nick and Ward from partners. As we go into these projects, whenever you build anything, there's a lot of parties that are involved in building a project. It's not just one. And so the best way of tackling a project is partnering with somebody from start to finish. And you can get the most effective design and the most smooth process. Some of the projects that we work on industrial projects, you'll see up here. We work on commercial projects, which would be office buildings, hospitals, schools. You're going to see also we do some plate work. We do a lot of different things, but we do a lot of different types of structures. Where we're located, we don't just focus on one type of industry. We work in different industries and we work across different types of structures. We've done stuff across the country. We've done projects for Amazon. We've done projects for Google, Disney. So there's a lot of big companies across the country. So a lot of different types of structures. We do stuff locally and we do stuff nationally on a structural design. And for the majority of the projects we work on, we work from start to finish until it's installed at the site. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Zach Staples, who heads up our engineering group here.
Yeah, Zach Staples, Director of Engineering and Drafting. And so we've got a team of about 20 drafters, engineers, and admin on the team that work closely with our partners on these projects. And internally, in-house, we engineer the modular, vehicular, and pedestrian bridges that Dan was talking about. We also draft those, and then we draft our tanks as well. And then we work with other partners in order to do the drafting on the structural product. So having these partners and working closely with them is always important so that we understand how they work and their processes to make us efficient, just to improve the speed of that back and forth so that we can quickly deliver on the project. So with that, I'll hand it over to Ward Briggs.
I'm Ward Briggs. I'm, here to represent Olaf Anderson. We're a general contractor. We also do in-house design, so I'm actually an architect. I can attest to the relationships that you need to have with not only Sandman as an engineer consultant, but also with a company like TrueNorth Steel, a supplier. On the architect side of things, I get to dream up kind of the crazy stuff, work with the owners and figure it all out. But in order to really move forward with your design and what you make sure that what you're trying to do is actually possible, you need to have resources like both of these guys in order to keep the project moving forward. Make sure that what you're dreaming up and what you want is actually possible. So.
Wow. Yeah, like Dan said earlier, I'm Nick Moore with Sandman Structural Engineers. I've been at Sandman now about 11 and a half years and very thankful to have been working with TrueNorth that entire time. So it's kind of crazy to think it's been more than a decade here. But kind of to Ward's point, we've been a partner of TrueNorth for a long time, predating my time there, for design components that TrueNorth needs to help fill gaps in projects and link everything together, the gaps in the construction documents and the shop drawings they could produce. So that's a lot of times where we come in, but then we do also partner with Olaf Anderson and do structural design for them, helping bring Ward's vision to life, such as this building that you guys are in right now. The remodel here of TrueNorth's corporate headquarters was a fun project. It was one that Ward and I got to work on together. It was a little outside of my normal day-to-day when we did it, but I think it was great to get in, and we uncovered a few bodies in the building from some of our buddies we've worked with over time, but I think it's turned out to be a great building, and I think it's just been really impactful for us to kind of tie that loop together with our 3 companies and present this building for TrueNorth to use and flourish and be able to show off to people. So.